Hi, everybody. It's Teacher Pete with English Learning Space. I'm here with my friends and partner. We got Nikki, my assistant teacher. Hi, Nikki. What's up, buddy? And I got my buddy Paul here.
Hi.
And it's a beautiful Saturday morning here in Southern California, Orange County, California. And it's nice to talk to you guys. Today's topic is musical instruments. Musical instruments. Do you play a musical instrument? Let me know. I'd love to chat with you about it. I used to play piano. I took piano lessons when I was a little boy, but I didn't play very long. I can still play one or two very easy songs. Just bong, 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 bong. I always do that by mistake. But I would love to chat with you about if you play a musical instrument. Do you play piano? Do you play the violin? Do you play guitar? Let's chat. And if you have any questions or comments about anything, about musical instruments, about English, please let me know. Okay, so we have many musical instruments. Let me show you the picture. First, let's look at all the musical instruments. This picture, we'll see the picture. You tell me the name. Here they all are. This is, of course, not every musical instrument in the world. These are more like Western style, European style musical instruments. Very common in other countries too, though. And do you know the names of all of these? Well, let's learn them. So, musical instruments are in categories, and the first category we will see is our string instruments. String instruments. A string. Let's take a look at they're usually just called the strings. The strings. Hi, Zulfa. Zulfa, hello. Zulfa, do you play a musical instrument? If anybody wants to share, I'd love to chat with you. What instrument do you play? Or maybe you just sing. Do you like karaoke? That's fine. The voice, the human voice, is a musical instrument. I believe that. Well, hello, Zulfa. Here, let's take a look at some of these musical instruments. Starting all the way on the top left, we have this one, number 1. These all look very similar, right? But they have a slightly different name. Look at number 1. There we go. Instrument number 1. Oh, you can't play anything? That's okay. Zulfa, me too. I sometimes sing karaoke, that's all. They look similar. This is the smallest. This is the most common. What do you call this? Number 1. Zulfa, where do you live, Zulfa? What country are you from? This instrument starts with the letter V. V. Oh, Zulfa in Thailand? Then I should say Raitri Sawat. Is that right? Raitri Sawat. Zulfa. You got it. Good job, Zulfa. Violin. Violin. Good job. Now, this next one, it looks like violin, yes, a little bit bigger. And they have a different name, almost the same name, almost the same. Number 2, what is this instrument? So we have the violin, number 1, and number 2, it's a little bit bigger, right? Sure, Zulfa, you can, I love it. I live in California in the United States, Southern California, just a little bit south of Los Angeles. It's called Orange County, California. Here, let me show you. There. That's Orange County, California, Zulfa. I know, you can't see very much. Okay, so number 2, it's very similar to violin, but it's bigger. So it's called viola. Viola, right? So number 1 is, whoa, upside down. Number 1 is violin. Number 2 is viola. Viola. Okay, next. It's a big, big violin. Number 3. This one, very big. Have to hold. You hold like this, very big, and play like this. What is the name of this? It sounds like a kind of dessert. Some of these instruments have Italian name and French name. Many of these instruments, maybe most of these instruments have a Italian name. This is Italian. In English, we call this a cello. We pronounce like this, cello. I love the cello. I love the cello. I love the sound. Such beautiful instrument. Maybe it's definitely my favorite string instrument. It might be my favorite instrument of all time. I love the sound. Okay, but a cello can be very big. Also, this one here, number 4, it's too big for the picture. Number 4, I'll just tell you. So a big cello can be called a bass. Bass. Sometimes you don't use a bow, you pluck like this. It looks like I can play the bass, right? I play the air bass. Okay, next, more strings. These are still string instrument. This next one is the most common string instrument. Number 5. Here, let me fix the orientation here a little bit. Picture number 5. 6 is very similar. That's it. You got it. Tin. Hi, Tin. You got it, Tin. And hello, Marina. Talking about musical instruments. Tin, you got it. This is called, you could just say guitar. Guitar, right? Not gui, just guitar. Officially, you can also call it acoustic guitar. Acoustic guitar. This is original guitar, right? You could just say guitar. But then number 6, this is, of course, also guitar, right? Numbers 5 and 6 are both guitar, But what is number 6? What kind of guitar? Hi, Pasihan. That's right. You got it. Good job. Number 6 is guitar. Yes. What kind of guitar? You play this in a rock band. Yeah, exactly. Good job, Tin. We would just say electric. Electric guitar. Electric guitar. Okay. Next, very similar to guitar. Number 7. What is number 7? It looks a lot like guitar and sounds similar. Picture number 7. Do you know the name of this instrument? I believe this instrument was originally invented in Africa. It starts with letter B. B. I love this. You can hear this sometimes in American country music. Banjo. 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 Do you like the sound of the banjo? I do. We hear it a lot in American country music, American folk music. Okay, but let me know if you have any questions. Can you play an instrument? Can you play the banjo? Oh, I wish I could hear. The voice, singing, you can call that an instrument. Many people do. I do. So some people play their voice. And when we talk about instrument ability, we usually use the word play. I play the guitar. She plays piano. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Last, I think this is our last string. Yeah, our last string instrument. Take a look at this one. Oh, number 8. I've got to change this orientation a little bit just to fit this tall one in here. Number 8, can you guys see that? It has strings, not common. It's very big. Instrument number 8. Do you know the name of this instrument in English? This one starts with letter H. H. Yes, it's not very common. You wish you could play the guitar, but you can't, Tin? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you can always learn. I think today it's easier to learn to play musical instrument because you don't have to pay for expensive guitar teacher. You just get it for free online. Similar to expensive English teacher. You just get it online. Okay. Well, this one, just to be clear, this number 8 is called harp. A harp. Very relaxing sound. Do you like to listen to the harp? Okay. Next. Okay, so next let's talk about, we're going to a new category. A new category of musical instruments, the woodwinds. Woodwind. Wind is like, and of course, wood is because when you blow, there's a little piece of wood that you blow through, and the sound comes from vibrating wood. Just a little trivia for you. Okay, next group. Let's take a look at all this. Here are all the woodwinds. Not all, but most. Yeah, go for it. Actually, could you fill me up too? Thank you. So take a look. Let me show you the picture. Here's all of our woodwinds. Numbers 9 through 15, woodwinds. And let's take a look at the smallest. We're going smallest to biggest. Number 9. Thank you very much, Paul. Let me fix this picture a little bit so you can see number 9 very clearly. We have instrument number 9, the smallest woodwind. Good job, Bunyapon. Yeah. Hi, Bunyapon. Okay, so maybe you know this is an Italian word. That's okay. Not very common. Not common. This number 9 called piccolo. Piccolo. It's Italian word. Piccolo. Okay, the next one, number 10, is pretty common. Maybe you know number 10. Try to isolate it a little bit better here. Instrument number 10. You play like this. Do you know instrument number 10? You play it like this. And that sounds a little bit better than what I just did. This one starts with letter F. 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 L. F. Number 10, what is it? This has a very nice, soft sound. I know, these are hard. You're doing great, guys. This is called, you got it, Rahi. Hey, Petrus. Nice to see you. Coming in with the win. Flute. Number 10 is a flute. Also, a very relaxing musical instrument, right? Petrus, do you play any musical instruments? Morning, buddy. Do you play any musical instruments? Anybody want to tell me? Let me know. Okay, next musical instrument. We're still talking about the woodwinds. These are still all the woodwinds. Number 11. What about number 11? Do you know the name of this woodwind? This one starts with CL. And people think the sound, it sounds very clear. It's named after the word clear, clarify, clarification. Petrus, no musical instrument? That's okay. Me too. I also don't play. You don't know any of these names? Oh, well, then it's a good lesson. Or terrible lesson. I'm not sure which one. This is called a clarinet. Clarinet. Because people think the sound is so clear. Clarinet. All right, guys, we're still talking about musical instruments. Do you play any musical instruments? Yes, we're doing a lot of instruments. I think everybody knows the common ones: piano, guitar, drums. But yeah, we're doing more the ones in the orchestra. All right, more woodwinds, maybe another difficult one. Let's see. Let me change the orientation a little bit here to fit this bigger one. Picture number 12. So it looks like, so you see the clarinet, number 11, and then number 12. It looks like a big clarinet. I guess it kind of is. And this one, not common, I'll just give it to you. It's called the oboe. Number 12, oboe. I love an oboe. I love woodwinds. Next one, this little one here, number 13, it looks like a flute. We call this a recorder. Recorder. A flute is like this on the side. Recorder is like this. Hi, Nguyen Tam Hao. Hoa. Excuse me. Okay. Number 13. Whoops. No, number 14. Excuse me. Number 14. Let me try and get a better shot of this one here. Picture number 14. What is this? What kind of instrument? Yes, good job, Petrus. 14 is a saxophone. Saxophone. Usually we just say sax. Just sax. Saxophone. Whoa. Okay, the last and maybe the biggest woodwind instrument is, it's hard to get it in the picture. It's so tall. Number 15. It's so hard. It's not very common. Number 15, I'll just give it to you. The bassoon. Number 15, bassoon. Very low sound. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the brass instruments. Here's many brass instruments. This is going to be 16 through 19. They're called brass. They're similar to woodwinds, but they're all metal. Woodwind, remember, woodwind has that little wood. That the sound of woodwind comes from a small piece of vibrating wood. The sound of brass comes from air in the hollow metal. Okay, the first and most common, number 16. People play jazz with this one a lot. Miles Davis played this instrument. What is the name of number 16? The first part is similar to a former president of the United States. Yeah, Paul knows what I was going to say. What is number 16? Who can you name the last president? He's very famous. I think not a good president. My opinion. Just my opinion. So the first part of this is Trump. I think he thinks it's named after him. Trump. Yes, Petrus. So do you know the name of this? 16? It actually means little trump in French. It's trumpet. Trumpet. Okay. Next, a little bit bigger than the trumpet, number 17. Actually, it's kind of a lot bigger. because it has this part where you have to slide. What is this called? It's a little bit like trumpet. The first part is trom. Okay, I know. Yes, Bunyaporn. I'm sorry. Okay, this is called the trombone. Trombone. I don't know why. That sounds like a very strange name, in my opinion. Okay, next. Okay, this one comes from France. Number 18. What is the name of musical instrument number 18? The first part is French. French what? Not common. This is called a French horn. French horn.
My first time that I saw this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not very common. I mean,
Yeah.
it's only you only hear many of these, the oboe, the cello. You usually only hear them in like a big orchestra,
Yeah.
which we call classical music, right?
19. I used to saw it. But
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Most of the time you hear these instruments like in a movie, but you don't see them very often. Okay, the biggest brass instrument, number 19. Let me try to isolate that a little bit better. Number 19. This is very big. Okay, we have 6 minutes left. We can do it. 6 minutes left, guys. I'll just give this to you. Tuba. The tuba. It's like very loud, very low sound. Next category, musical instruments. These are called percussion. Percussion. Like, okay, which musical instrument is this? Okay, so 20. Can you see this? What do you call this? Number 20? Hey, Jack Jack. Oh, thank you, Jack Jack. I love your name, Jack Jack, because I love the movie The Incredibles. That is the name of the baby in The Incredibles, Jack Jack. You got it, Tin. Absolutely. We usually use plural, so drums. Do you like the drums? Also called the longer name, a drum kit, because it has actually many drums, right? And letter A, you see this top that goes like this. If you see at the top, this is called, or these are called cymbals. The cymbal. Or okay. Next one. Next percussion. We did that. Down over here. Oh, there it is. 21. What is number 21? You can play like this. Number 21. Oh, Petra says, I think it's a very interesting topic because we learned something that we haven't known yet. Okay, thanks,
Yeah.
Petrus. Thank you. You want to try to make it in the middle somewhere, not too, it has to be sort of interesting. This one, number 21, almost anybody can play this one. Can you do this? Okay, this is called, maybe you have a similar name because we borrowed this from French, I believe. It's called the tambourine. The tambourine. Can you play the tambourine? Many little kids have tambourine. Okay, next one, number 22. What about number 22? This is difficult word, very strange word. I'm just going to give it to you. Xylophone. But we pronounce the X like a Z. Xylophone, right? It's like piano and drum together. Final category of instruments, guys. Last one. This is the keyboards, right? The keyboards. I know the first one will be famous. You know this first one here. Let's look at all the keyboards first. Not all, but here's many keyboards. There we go. Keyboards. Let's start with the most common, maybe the most common instrument in the world. Number 23. I know you know this one, guys. What is number 23? Which keyboard? The piano, of course. Good job, Tin. We say piano. Piano. Next, it's like a piano, but you plug it in. You got it, Bunyapon. Good job. What kind of keyboard is number 24? Can you see number 24? It's really, you could also call it a piano. This is called electric keyboard or electric piano. Both are correct. All right, just a couple left. This one here, number 25. This, sometimes you might have this in church. Sometimes this is electric. Sometimes it has a pump, air pump. This one starts with letter O. And it is the same name as parts of my body, like my lungs, my heart, my brain, which I need a new one, my liver. What do we call these? My body, what? Or organ. Good job, Petrus. Organ. Organ. Same spelling, same pronunciation as body part, but obviously completely different meaning, right? Okay, two more, guys. We have this last keyboard here. I love this one. When I was a little boy, number 26, when I was a little boy, I think I did not like the sound of this, but now I love the sound. What is number 26? It's like a piano, but you push air into the piano to make the sound.
I think a lot of
Mexican music, definitely, but European, French music, Italian music, Spanish music, some American music, especially in Louisiana, we call Zydeco music. Here we have an accordion. Accordion. It's like organ, a little hand organ. Last one, guys. Also easy to play for many children. Some people think it's easy to play. I shouldn't say it's easy to play. I can't play it. But when I was a little boy, I had one of these. Number 27, we call it a harmonica. Right? We know harmony, harmonica. And guys, every time I have a class with you, I feel harmony because I love it so much. And we have to end it there. If you guys like this video, if you like this lesson, give us a like, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel as well. It's nice if you want to go and watch some videos on YouTube. We have so many videos. My partner Paul and I have been doing this for almost 3 years now. Yeah. A long time. Almost 3 years. We have so many videos, hundreds and hundreds of videos, each on little topics like this, musical instruments. Almost 4 years. We're just losing track of time because of COVID, I guess. Yeah. And we do it because we love it. And I do it because I love to chat with you guys. So also let me know, do you play, if you watch this live, great. If you watch this later, then let me know, do you play instrument? Do you like to play? Do you want to learn? If you do not know how to play a musical instrument, which one would you most like to learn? Please let me know. Share in the comments over here. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.